Hello, I'm Paul here. Today I'm going to go over more kind of like my prediction of the stock market and where I see in general, where I see everything going today. I'm going to look at a couple stocks, and it's important to so from the time of making this video, there is a Ethereum merge happening within the next 20 hours. So that could strongly affect the prices in both crypto and the stock market. So it could affect everything. A lot of people actually think that over time Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin, but I don't really see that happening. I see maybe Ethereum, Ethereum getting better. A lot of things, issues that I have with the whole Ethereum stuff, especially Ethereum, is all the gas prices. If they can get rid of, and have that not be as much, I think Ethereum will perform much better in the future. And I think the price is going to start after this merge. That it's going to. But let's just look at Ethereum real quick since it's 20 hours from the merge. I'll get into stocks here in a couple seconds. It's okay. So we can see the price is dipping. I think a lot of people are selling for some reason. I guess people know that with this merge, the price is probably going to tank a little bit, but it'll probably start headed back up. I don't know about how much, but it'll start heading back up after the merge 20 hours from now. So I have a little bit of Ethereum that I'm holding, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. But anyway, let's look into stocks real quick. And the whole Ethereum thing might be affecting the overall market. So we could see with SPY, and this kind of really frustrates me here. This frustrates me because right here, if you guys remember, I said that in a video that I looked at this candle right here, and what I did is I did the opposite, and I did a put, and instead I didn't get gains. I got a loss right here, and then I ended up, well, it's going to keep going up, so I'm just going to keep losing my money. So I pulled out, sold, and then guess what happens? It went back down, but back into the price that I actually needed it. So that is extremely frustrating. So you never know really what's going to happen in the market, but what I really do moving forward is, and I've talked about this in the last couple of videos, is I look at the volume. And what we can tell right now from the volume of today or yesterday, the volume for the day, we can look at the hour in a minute. But the day we have now this is a way to make a lot of gains, and I've talked about this. It's when you go from a green candle to a red candle, and you look at the volume, you look at if the volume is big enough, the trend is it's probably going to go in that same direction. So if you came in and you were up here for you said like either 4 or 5, if you did a 4 or 5 put, and then it went down, you'd be at some gains. So where do I think today? I think it's going to go down a little bit more. Probably not a lot, but just I'm thinking it might reach. Might go down a couple points, but I don't think it's going to go down too bad, unlike the crypto market. But anyway, that's Ethereum. Let's kind of look at the hour real quick. Let's look at the hour. So we could tell from and from previous videos when I talk about, red candle going through the 8 EMA and it goes down. We could see that the trend is that it's probably going to go down a little bit today. There's probably not a lot of bullish momentum with the SPY today because the whole market looks like it's going down. But anyway, let's switch back and look at some other stocks. Let's look at AMC. AMC is different. But AMC, you actually have a green candle here, but I think it's still going to go down. Just a little brief push up. We see the on the hour. We see the red candle pushing through the 8 EMA, and then the downtrend, it starts going down, so I think it's just going to go down. I think it's going to go down. So let's look at it real quick at the day to get a better idea. Forgot to look at the volume, but oh well. Let's look at the volume on the day. Okay, so AMC actually has some bullish momentum here, unlike everything else. You see the green candle is pushing through the 8 EMA, and you see it going up. So AMC could possibly go up. So if I were to get in, I would do a call at 892. So that's AMC. So let's look at QQQ, which is pretty identical to SPY. Let's see. Well, right here we can see. Let's look at the volume real quick. So the volume for the day is 79 million, and it has gone down past the 8 EMA. My predictions, and we see right here in the volume, we see the green candle, red candle. So it's going to go down. My prediction is to put in a put. If I were to put in a put, I would put in a put around 302. But let's real quick look at it at the hour. And we can see by the hour, it's on looks. You see the red candle pushing through the 8 EMA, and it's going down. So it looks like QQQ as well is going to be going down today as well. Now I want to look at a new stock that I haven't talked about yet, but I've looked at recently, and that's the Berkshires. I think that's what it's called. If I can find it. What's it called? Berkshires or BRK, if I can find it. It's Berkshire Hathaway. It's what I think that's Warren Buffett's company. But there's two different Berkshire Hathaway companies here. One is, let's just see that real quick. One which is really surprising to see the stock price, which I think it's owned by Warren Buffett. It's only $500,000, almost $500,000. I've never seen a stock price that high before. But let's look at that one real quick. I believe there's like the $500,000 stock price for that one. So it's definitely one that I personally would specifically probably start investing in because I think it's owned by Warren Buffett. But anyway, we could tell right now for the hour that it looks like it's going down with it. it's going down with the red candle shooting through the AMA. It looks like it's going to be going down. Let's look. Did we look at the volume? Volume's 9. Jeez. Okay. So let's look at the day real quick. The day. And we can see, yeah, for just red candle just pushed through the 8 EMA, and it looks like the trend. Now, when I'm doing calls and puts, I wait for two things. I wait for there to be a red or a green candle. If there's a red candle, it has to push through the 8 EMA. That's the first signal. The next signal is when it goes from a green to a red, and the volume is at a good level. That's how I know it's going to continue to go in that direction. I have videos, my previous videos, if you want to look into it. But I want to kind of look at the other one that is from Berkshire. Real quick, is it the same one? No, this is a different one. This is, I think, the more cheaper one. But it's the same thing. I'm not going to go into it because it looks like it's repeating what the other one is. The $500,000 one. It looks exactly the same. Anyway, those are the ones I'm only going to cover today. If you guys want to know my strategy for doing options, definitely you have to have your 8 EMA. That's the yellow line right here. And you wait for, the first thing you do is you wait for either a red candle to push through the bottom or a green candle to push through the top. When you get that signal, it's pretty much a signal that it's going to go up or down based on the candle. The next thing I do is I look at the volume and I wait for it to go from either a green to a red or a red to a green, and then I check the volume. If the volume is high, that's usually another signal that it's going to go in that direction. So that's kind of how I study it and do it when I'm doing calls and puts. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.